By now, most have likely heard that the president, it seems, and I'm being careful here, it seems like there may have been an attempt on the president's life. First of all, let's be clear. None of us should be happy. None of us should actually feel good about the attempt on the life of any politicians or, for that matter, on anybody. Anybody who cherishes life, that is not what they should support. Unfortunately, what we're seeing here is where our politics has devolved. We don't know the motives behind the person who shot, but I've been seeing some interesting posts and interesting gigs. People say, "Oh, oh, they missed," or things like that. First of all, I want to point out something for those people uh, who are kind of revere or kind of like, wow, it would have been how life could have been different otherwise. Look, let's be clear here. We should never want to talk about the assassination of any politician, any president, anybody. But secondly, I want us to wise up. Donald Trump is not the problem. Donald Trump has never been the problem. Donald Trump has always been a useful tool whose antics could be used to create that cult that the billionaire class and everyone else is using to take away the power from the people. For those who believe that absent Trump things would be okay, that's never the case. And I don't know any thinking progressive, any thinking anybody that think the issue with MAGA has much to do about Trump. In fact, a few months ago, I pointed out that MAGA didn't even start with Trump, but Trump was a good performer that enhanced MAGA. The Project 2025 isn't Trump. The Project 2025 are those that are the puppeteers of Trump. And Trump is just the useful idiot that assigned all the judges that the Heritage Foundation wanted to assign. He's going to be the one who dismantle the state. He is the one who is going to do it under the auspices of the billionaires who fund the Heritage Foundation, who fund all these other issues. This attempt at Trump wouldn't surprise me if it came from within. And I don't know. I must say, I don't know, but it would not surprise me if it came from within. It would not surprise me if this was an attempt from one of the Republican insiders. For what reason again? Because they understand something that many of us have been speaking for quite a long time. The polls may be saying something now, but the existential threat that the policies that Trump would institute under the auspices of Project 2025, when people are well aware of the realities, I've been talking about a landslide Democratic win for a long time. Now, I just got a text that said, "Oh my God, does this mean our goose is kicked because Trump is now going to be a martyr and people are going to believe that, well, that he'll get the sympathy vote?" Well, no. Not I think, Americans are much smarter than that. What is essential right now is that we stay calm, we keep our heads on, and we continue to realize that the only option to save our country in 2024 is to vote the Democratic vote from top to bottom. And for anybody who listens to this, who says it is not time to discuss this, there is a continuum between this all. The only reason we are having this type of dissension in the country is because of what has been created by by MAGA and the billionaires who run them, as well as uh, neoliberals somewhat leaving the working class abandoned. That is a lethal combination. And the outcomes that we're seeing here is directly responsible for that. Now, I don't know again who was the one responsible for this event, This what seems to be an assassination attempt that we don't know. I don't know, but I can tell you one thing. Let's keep our eye on the ball. Let's not let any of this stuff distract us. Let's make sure and be moral. Let's make sure and be safe and make sure that we love on each other. We don't need all of this. What we need is to win and to make sure that MAGA never gets itself into power. And that's what it's going to take.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.